Hello, welcome to... just kidding, I'm not gonna do that again. Right, so welcome to this newest video of Robin Explains. I'm going to explain to you how to make box plots using Data Warrior. Now, if you're curious, what are box plots? That's, fair question. Now, I already made a video on that, explaining what a box plot exactly is. It's called Thinking Inside the Box Plot. I made it here. Here I explain what the box plot is, how you, what it is made out of, what it can be used for, all that good stuff. Right. And, okay, that's fine. You want to use Data Warrior. It's a nice software program. It's a very nice software program for showing your data in a graphical manner. It's really easy to use. It's very nice that everybody can use it. It's for free. You can download it from openmolecules.org, Data Warrior download. It's for Linux, Mac and Windows. So that's all good. And well, I downloaded it, for example. Okay. Now, I want to use an example here. So let's say I have a strawberry, right? I have many strawberries actually. I have 30 strawberries, all roughly the same size. I measured them all with a little, how do you call that? With a little tape, whatever. So okay, but I'm planning to farm a lot more in the future. So what I did is I made a little machine that can measure it for me. Now, I'm not the best mechanic. In fact, I'm not a mechanic at all. So it's kind of wondrous that I made this machine at all. One problem that I foresee with this machine is that it's not going to be too accurate. So, okay, I just did a test. I measured 30 of my strawberries, right? Strawberries, there you go. And I want to know how accurate is it. Will I have an outlier? I expect no outliers, because all the strawberries were roughly the same size. I selected it specifically so that I can test the accuracy of my machine. Right. So to use Data Warrior, you have either a text file or Excel file or whatever with your results. Here I have my results. I have 30 strawberries, and these are the sizes that are equivalent to them. So great. Of course, as I have previously said, useless for my puny human brain, so let's use statistics on it. So just copy it and paste it into Data Warrior, like so. And there you go. This is Data Warrior. Very nice program, as you can see. It's here are the lists with all the rows and all your data. They correspond here with a lot of dots. These are basically your data results. It defaults on a scatter plot here, as you can see, but we'll change that in a second. Here you have filters. You can remove and add, well, basically exclude from your view some of your results, and like for example like this. There you go. And over here we have just some information. There's also a 3D view. Very nice, very cool, very awesome, but we're not going to use that for today, maybe another time. Sorry for that. Right, so to the main one, the 2D view, we're going to use this one. Now we want to use a box plot, because all fantastic and all, but maybe this one is statistically still fine. I mean, could be. This one is also kind of a, hey, I would say that this is an outlier, and this one as well. But my puny human brain still cannot really see that correctly, so I want to use a box plot. So let's make a box plot. So right click and click on Set Preferred Chart Type. It's, as I said, default on scatter plot. So we put it on box plot, like this. As you can see, super ugly, not what I wanted at all, but we can solve that problem by making this one unassigned. By the way, this is the axes, so the X, Y, and possibly Z. Where you can put the axes. What you want is basically only one axis having a meaning, and in this case that is size. If I were to make this one size and the other one unassigned, it would be on its side, the box plot. Okay, right. So here you have the box plot. As I thought, one of them is clearly an outlier. It's outside of the whiskers. But the other one, this one here, is not. It's still inside of it. So that's interesting. I thought it would be outside of the whisker. It's not. So, okay, here the box plot has prevailed. This outlier over here, that's great. I want to show this to somebody and I want to make it nice though. Now this huge block, I'm not happy with that. So, okay, let's make it a little bit smaller. So you can change the marker size here. So let's do that. I don't want it huge. I don't want it infinitesimally small. So let's just make it nice and normal. Right, there we go. You know what I mean. I just don't. It's nicer like this. That's all great. So, but you know, let's say I want to remove it. Maybe then a new data point will show itself as an outlier. But you can't really remove your data because that would be you know, that would be bad. So let's just simply put it in a filter. So let's make that list of what we can add into a filter. So here you can go to list, create row list from selected rows, and well, there is no selected rows, so let's just make a row. Alright, let's just call this one outliers. There you go, with a smiley. There we go. Because of course statistics is fun. And we have to add this, so select your point, right click on it, and add the row to list. Outliers. There you go. Nothing changed. Not surprising. So, okay, let's put the filter on outliers. And oh my goodness, there we go. We see the outlier. We don't want that. So let's make it inverted. So I want to see everything else except for the outlier, or whatever I added into this list. And there you go. This is our box plot without the outlier. No new outliers, by the way, so that's nice. Well, all of this I cannot really use, so you know, let's put this puppy up so you can make this smaller. You're not excluding any of these results yet, so there we go. We can continue though, for example, to exclude some of the results. There we go. And here you go. You all of a sudden have a new outlier. That's because you remove some of the data points that, you know, provided for this data point to be still inside of your box plot. So that's interesting. Let's just add all of our non-outlier previous outliers and just make this into a nice little box plot over here. There we go. I don't think, yeah, I didn't exclude any of them. That's great. So here we have our box plot. Nice. It's obviously not symmetrical. That's quite possible, as I just made this list up. I mean, I measured it with my machine, of course. But, you know, okay, that's all fine. I want to know what the middle points are. What are my, value is my median and my mean? There's a simple way to do that. You just click here, right click, of course. You set statistical view options. Let's do that. Here you have show mean and median values. Well, that's exactly what I wanted, so what a coincidence. And there you go, it's very small, so let's just maximize this screen. And here you see it. My mean is 1.4793 and my median is 1.53. And these are my results. This is my box plot. I'm quite happy with my machine, only one outlier. You know, children's disease, of course. So, yeah, I'll work that out. But beyond that, quite nice for a first attempt at a machine. So yeah, this was the video of how to make box plots using Data Warrior. Yeah, stay in tune for the next video of Robin Explains.